Man, they got some pussy in this fight game right now. So you know me and Haney'S supposed to fight, right? We agreed on date. We agreed on everything. And now they trying to move the date and stuff like that. The Haney'S, I know y'all smart, but y'all some smart bitches at the same time. Y'all pulling some dirty shit, bro. Y'all trying to pull, not dirty, y'all trying to pull some slick shit, but we ain't going for that. We already agreed to the date. That's what it is. We agreed to the date already. Why y'all can't go on the same date? We agree. I signed the contract. What else you want? What more y'all want? Come on, man. Y'all some bitches, dog. The Haney'S some bitches. Y'all scared of me. Y'all don't want me to get ready. That's what y'all don't want to do, but I'm already getting ready. So I signed the contract for the date already. The date is already in the contract. Y'all can't move it. And nigga, you ain't no big draw. I don't need you. So if you don't want to fight, go fight somebody else. Go do what you want. Go stay at 35 and do whatever you gotta do. But nigga, the date is the date, and I'm standing on that.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, I'm jumping straight to the shit because I got a lot of shit to say. As you can hear, Regis Prograis pretty much goes off on not just Devin Haney, but the Haney'S. He put an S on that shit. And you putting the S on that shit is the reason why I'm jumping on this shit the way I'm going to jump on it. I damn near done it last night, but I said, you know what, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. So I woke straight up and got straight on it. You know, it's a damn shame. I woke up and it just was still, it was on my mind, bro, because it's so much deeper than the words. I'm telling you, it took me back to some shit that I went through. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. The point that I'm making and what I'm seeing in boxing is that, listen, Regis, it's just the thing to do. It's the thing to do, bro. Now that I'm wiser in life and I understand how people work and how people operate and just how we move as a people, it's very clear to understand why you said that the Haney'S are some bitches, including his father. It just, you know, that's why I got to get you, bro. You ain't got no reason to disrespect his father. And you know the real reason why I'm getting, because let me tell you something, bro. When they ask you about Teofimo Lopez, you sound honored as shit to fight him. There's no disrespect, no nothing. And TLC and drunk ass done said all kind of shit, done used the N-word. And I'm not even attacking him, but I'm just saying I know you would never disrespect him. I know you never disrespected Josh Taylor father. You would never disrespect Loma father. You would never disrespect a lot of these dudes' fathers. And I told you, at this point, I'm just tired of black fathers getting disrespected. See, I remember how you motherfuckers disrespected Kenny Porter. I remember a lot of shit. I'm just tired of when I'm telling you, black men just hate black men. Black men hate their fathers. I'm just gonna say that. You motherfuckers hate your motherfucking father, bro. Most of you motherfuckers hate your fucking father. So, you know, I told you these days, I seen a motherfucker say his son was hating on him and fuck that motherfucker and all kind of shit. And yeah, man, he called all my hoes and told him I was fucking around with other hoes, and I kicked him out and said, fuck him. He ain't my motherfucking son to snitch on me. Like, I remember hearing a motherfucker like that talk a couple years ago, and I just couldn't do nothing but look at this motherfucker. He wasn't talking to me. He was just talking to a group of motherfuckers, but just hearing that story, that's a whole nother story. But listen, bro, you disrespected Bill Haney, bro. Bill Haney ain't done shit to you. Listen, bro, I'm going to tell you what you're doing. And I am going to tell a story about, when I get out this, I'm going to tell you a story. I went through the same shit. Right now, it's cool to shit on Devin. That's the cool shit to do because you following in Shakur's footsteps. Let me tell you another thing. Before I even get to Regis, let me break down Shakur and why I don't respect him. I respect his skill. I never respect you, but I don't know how Shakur can get my respect. Because I respected him before all these shenanigans. I respected him to the fullest. I'm a huge fan of the skills of Shakur. I think he's phenomenal. But let me explain something to you. See, I know your track record, bro. I know your track record and your actions, speak louder than words. When you fought Joel Gonzalez, and I think he was fucking with his sister or something, his whole family was calling you the N-word. You didn't get gangster, none of that shit. You humbly whooped his ass. You didn't talk no big shit after the fight. You was humble. You never disrespected his father, his brother. You didn't disrespect none of them people. But when you fought Jamel Hearn, somebody who you sparred with, who was supposed to be your homie, you was grabbing on his belt, disrespecting him, and walked up on, disrespected the shit out of him. But then you turn around and fight Oscar Valdez and you had no disrespect for him, nothing but respect. Fast forward, when Devin beat Loma, you had nothing but disrespect for Devin. But that's your homie growing up. And you had nothing but admiration for Loma. Okay, fast forward again. Loma has clearly made it clear that he don't give a fuck about fighting you. So I seen the tweet that you made. Well, Loma, damn, I had so much respect for you. And I guess you gonna duck me too like everybody else. But why he ain't a bitch like Devin? Why ain't Loma a pussy? Why ain't that aggression there? That's all I want to know. Why ain't that aggression? And the same thing I can say about Shakir and Regis, same thing I can say about content creators and about stinking ass fans. Why is there no aggression towards Loma to fight Shakir? Why he ain't a bitch? Why it ain't no thing that Loma is ducking? Why ain't that? Why ain't nobody saying Teofimo Lopez, yeah, you beat Josh Taylor, but what's next, bro? You capping. You talking about you retired one moment, then you ain't retired. But only Devin is capping. But only Devin and Big Bill is capping. I'll tell you something, bro. It's finna get bad. It's getting bad. Sons are already warned with fathers. Daughters are warned with mothers. Nah, bro. Most these days we don't respect our parents or our grandparents. So anyway, that's a whole nother story. But that's what this come from. It come from the fact, bro, you don't respect black. And I don't even know if Regis had a father growing up. I don't know. But you don't act like it. You don't act like it, bro. Earl Spence would have never disrespected Terrence Crawford's father. Terrence Crawford ain't never disrespected Earl Spence's father, bro. Those are men. It's a difference, bro. It's a difference. Neither one of them dudes would have ever disrespected each other's father. See, they ain't never had to call each other a bitch to sell a fight. See, Regis Prograis, you fall up under the monkey umbrella. Yeah, you think you got to disrespect a black fighter for it to sell. Anyway, I lost so much respect for you. I already been losing respect for you because I've been peeping some weird shit that you do. See, I've been trying to be on code, but I'm finna go on and get off code today. No, I'm gonna be on code with whoever on me. I'm not taking up for you motherfuckers if you ain't on code. So if you gonna act like a monk, I'm gonna treat you like one. Been on code, bro. Been trying to say people avoiding Regis. Nuh-uh. I know somebody that ain't avoiding you. But see, while you waiting on Devin to move up from 135, you want Ryan to move up from 135, you want Tank to move. Them the only fighters you want to fight. You ain't calling out no natural 140 pounders. Everybody you trying to fight is somebody that's moving up. You've been at the weight division over 10 years, bro. I told you a long time. You should have been moved up to welterweight and fought Spencer Bud. Because you was talking that hot shit before you lost to Josh Taylor, bro. But we're going to talk about the elephant in the room today. See, I've been trying to be on code. But now, bro, it's a Puerto Rican fighter that you ain't got much to say about him. You ain't going to disrespect him. You ain't got a whole lot to say. But he got some shit to say about you, bro. And that's Sabril Matias, straight up out of Puerto Rico. That's the real boogeyman of 140. See, I've been trying to be on code and not say that shit. Even, I've been trying to be on code, bro. Even I like Matias, but I've been trying to ride with Regis and all that shit there, bro. But no, he's been avoided more than anybody. Everybody avoiding him, bro. Nobody's talking about fighting Matias, and he got a belt. And I'm just gonna say this since I'm off code. I think, and I always felt it. I felt you could clip him, but I think Sabril Matias better. The hand speed and the power. He got the power, but his feet faster than yours, and his hands are faster. And he got an inside game. I think Matias is a better fighter. I think Matias, and I'm just going to say this, and I might even make another video about Matias. Matias is the most dangerous fighter at 140. Hands down, it's not close. Regis is very dangerous, and that's a dangerous fight for Devin to take in his first fight. But Matias, I'm going to tell you something. That's the fighter you should have been trying to look at. Because he's a boogeyman. You say you a boogeyman. Matias is the boogeyman. Like I said, the energy ain't the same, bro. And if you do fight Matias, you're going to be respectful as shit. I lost a lot of respect for you, bro. I was so proud of you getting a fight in New Orleans because you're not a draw. You never have been. And I've been trying to be on code and not say that shit. Nah, but since we off code, we just gonna tell the truth. See, cause I lie for black fighters. I just want to make that shit very clear. 903 Boxing, I'm your motherfucking host, Joe. I lie all the time for black fighters. So, I'm not lying today for you, bro. You're not a draw. So when you tried to say that shit, damn it, Haney, you ain't even that much of a draw. Bro, just a week ago, you were saying he was a hell of a draw. And that's a big fight. Now Devin is 3 times more of a draw than you, bro. Your name don't come close to that. Bro, casual fans don't know who you are. They know who Devin is, bro. That is a fact. So, you just hating, bro. You ain't never made $5 million in a fight, bro. I don't even think you ever made $2.5 million in a fight, bro. You still making 1.5s and shit, bro. You might make 2 million or some shit. But if you fight Devin, you're gonna make over 5 million. So don't disrespect a motherfucker that's finna put more money in your pockets than you've ever received. Like I said, bro, you the same motherfucker that took up for Ryan when he was on his fucking knee like a coward. And you went off on fans for saying he quit. You was a bitch. And like I said, I lost respect for you. Man, listen, I got this story and I'm finna get off this motherfucker. My 7th grade year, my life changed drastically. That's a whole nother story. But my 6th grade year, I made MVP of the league. I was the best football player in school. My 6th grade year, all the way up to my 6th grade year, I lived with my parents and my sisters. But my parents split up my 6th grade year. And my life changed drastically. Within 1 year, all the shit that I had never done. Within 1 year of my life, at 13, I went to jail. I smoked weed. I started fucking. I started gang banging. I started everything at 13. Within a year of being away from my father and my parents splitting up, because I felt neglected. And I was deep in the streets. I was going to jail. I was getting jumped every day. A lot of shit. So I ended up at an alternative school. So I spent most of my 7th, 8th grade year, 9th grade year out in alternative schools. And in Marshall, we had to wear orange jumpsuits. So it looked like you in jail. So we teenagers, and you can't ride the bus. So, and if you don't got a ride, and then nobody give me a ride, so I would walk to school and walk back from school in an orange jumpsuit. Yeah, one day the police stopped me, thought I was a motherfucker that escaped from the Harrison County jail. It was just humiliating, bro. And I used to walk to the projects in an orange jumpsuit from the alternative school. But anyway, I was 13. So I became a blood. And, it just seemed like it shocked so many people. Because when I went back to the junior high school, everybody, because I had my red shirt with my red undershirt, with my red fat boy laces. You remember the fat boy laces? Anyway, bro, I became public enemy number 1. Most of my homies I grew up with became Crips. And everybody was talking shit about me because there wasn't many Bloods at that time. And like I told you, I became a Blood because I didn't want to be like everybody else. And I felt like the Crips was the bullies. And I always wanted to be a superhero. So when I became a Blood, bro, and I went back to junior high, everybody wanted to fight me. And see, I was a little motherfucker growing up. So everybody wanted to fight me. Like, out of all the people that became Bloods, when I look back on my life, bro, I don't know no other Blood in the entire Marshall, Texas that has ever had to fight like me. I ain't never meet one that got jumped like me. It's like, it was a fucking target on my back. It's like motherfucker was so mad at me for being a Blood. One of my close homies, Ren got 99. He was mad at me, and that was my partner, because he was a Crip. They was mad at me for being a Blood, bro. And plus, in the west side of Marshall, Texas, it was mostly Crips. So most of the motherfuckers in my hood was Crip. But I'm not finna get on no gangbanging shit. This ain't about no gangbanging. But the point is, when I went back to the Marshall Junior High, bro, I had to fight a lot. Everybody wanted to fight me. I was getting in a couple fights a week at least. And it was just, my name was hot, and everybody was just like, damn, Charles, why you got so... I remember Ralph told me, Charles, you got more enemies than anybody I know. At 13 years old, Ralph told me, bro, you got more enemies than anybody I know. Everybody wanted to fight me for being a Blood, bro. So anyway, me and Ralph, I'm over there with Ralph, and it's after school, and we sitting by the bus stop. And I'm just talking like, I don't know why these motherfuckers got beef with me. But one thing about it, I ain't born nothing, and I'll fight anybody. I was saying this, and I was making my little tough speech. And it was a motherfucker I knew. I ain't even gonna say his name. We cool as shit now. And I always wonder, why did he do that? But I know now because I'm a grown man. And we was cool as shit. Never had an argument, never had a problem. And I was just like, bro, I'll fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers think I'm pussy. I ain't no pussy. And the dude was like, Now I'm gonna say Darnell. He was like, and he was big as shit. Darnell was like, I'll fight you. And I looked shocked. I was like, Darnell, bro, we cool. I was like, all right. So we fought. And you know what I'm saying? I got the best stuff. Hit him with a nice left. Split him. Anyway, so, and like I said, we were cool later on. But we were cool before that. But it always fucked with me that he called me out. It fucked with me because I was like, bro, we never even had we never had beef. But what it was, and he was young at the time, so it ain't saying it like he was a fuck. He was 13 too. He was just a young motherfucker. We was just I was trying to fit in being the blood. But the point is, he seen that everybody was against Charles, and it was like some shit like it was the thing to do to call out Charles. That was the thing to do, was to fight me. And he was just doing what was the thing to do, and it would make him more popular and cool. Same way what Regis is doing with Devin Haney. He seen the shit with Shakur. He seen that everybody got something to say about Devin Haney. So right now, to shit on him, that'll make my name hotter. That's all you doing, bro. I peeped that little bullshit ass game. But I'm not gonna stay on this motherfucker, bro. I lost a tremendous respect for you, bro. And at this point, you just a baboon to me, bro. I don't respect you, and I don't think it's nothing Regis or Shakur or a lot of these fighters can do to get my respect. Because I once showed you motherfuckers respect, and I once spoke up for you. I'll never speak up for you again, bro. I'll never speak. You ought to be lucky and glad that you finna get a fight with Devin. You know how fucking big that fight gonna be, bro? You ain't never had a big fight in your life. So get the fuck out of here, bro. To disrespect Bill Haney, bro, a motherfucker need to slap you in your motherfucking mouth. This is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles Jack. With that, I'm out.